Hello and welcome to Ignore the Noise and Move Forward by Anne Emanuel. For years I found myself rereading my life stories and only recently realized how my life experiences and the people I've met along the way changed my life. All of my stories are short, and at the end of every blog story, I give you ideas on how you can begin writing your life stories.
When I was a child, I would listen intently to Sunday sermons. I knew who would take all day to get to the point and who would be entertaining. I remember the feeling of wanting to crawl on the floor. Some sermons were so boring. I was always happy when one minister, Brother Sam Zonker, would come to church to preach. Out of all the sermons I heard as a child, his Sunday sermons were most memorable. One of his sermons has stayed with me my entire lifetime. Brother Sam's mother died when he was very young, and his memory was of a beautiful woman who was very loving, caring, and then one day she passed. But his entire life, he felt the love of his mother after just a few short years with her. I always wanted to be like Brother Sam's mother, a loving mother. When my children were 3 and 8, I knew I'd be raising my children alone. I played the mother and father role, and not the loving mother I wanted to be, or the loving mother that Brother Sam talked about. As a single parent, I found work and life's complications getting in the way. I wondered, when will I have time to be like Brother Sam's mother? As my children grew and I remarried, I recall thinking I could finally be a more loving mother. When I think of this sermon, I see Brother Sam standing on the rostrum, wiping tears from his eyes, reminiscing about his loving mother and her love. I've never forgotten the message that the love she gave him at such an early age carried him throughout his lifetime. I would say that he carried the mother's love until his last day.
The purpose of my stories is to encourage you to write about your life, and you will be amazed at your personal growth. You know how when you're talking with someone and they're telling you their experience, and while they're telling you their life experience, a thought comes into your mind, you can relate, you have a story to share too. Begin at that point and start writing. Thank you for listening to Anne Emanuel. Ignore the noise and move forward. If you enjoyed my story, check out anneemanuel.com. Download the writing tips or sign up for new stories. Feel free to comment on this podcast. You can also follow or connect on social media. Thank you.